Hello, my first grade biologists. Today's objective is to investigate how the outside of an animal helps it survive. And I've got a surprise in the next couple of videos, but today we're going to have some fun looking at how do the characteristics of an animal help it survive in its environment or how it eats. So have fun. I hope you enjoy learning about how animals are built differently in order to survive. Okay, my first grade biologist, I have my trusty sidekick here, Derek. This is Miss Macaprang's son. He's going to help me teach you what body coverings do for animals and why they're important. So first I put some scales on Derek. Derek, can you tell me, where do most animals with scales live?
On the ground?
On the ground. And they are constantly scraping against sharp rocks, sharp sticks. So the scales are to protect. So if you look here, scratch myself, it's pretty sharp. I'm sure it's pretty sharp to Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah? And this is a pretty sharp rock. And they're slithering like snakes, or they're laying their belly on the rocks, and they just go over it with no problem. Here's why. So that was pretty sharp, right, Derek?
Yeah.
But with scales, watch this sharp rock. Does it hurt?
Nope.
Exactly. But you can feel pressure, right?
Yeah.
But, and I'm pressing down pretty hard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this really sharp stick. Does that hurt at all?
Nope.
I'm pressing down pretty hard.
Yeah.
And so scales help protect their bodies against sharp rocks and sticks and anything that could cut them on the ground. It also helps from predators taking a big bite. Can you imagine some teeth? Would that be hard to get through?
Yep.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll see you in just a minute. Okay, so I'm back with my sidekick, Derek, and we are going to show you why or how animals who live in Arctic areas with a lot of snow and it's very cold can just go swimming in the water without any big deal. Could you imagine being in ice water for long periods of time? So I wonder how they do it. How they do it is like a polar bear, a seal, a whale. They're in ice water all the time when the ocean is very cold. So those kind of animals have a layer of fat called blubber. Blubber. And I have a blubber glove here. And yes, this is all animal fat in here. So here I have some ice water, and don't worry, I'm going to take the phone in a minute and show. Derek, can you feel how that ice water feels with just your bare hands?
Well, that's actually really cold.
It is, isn't it? Do you think if you left your hand in there, your hand would hurt?
Yeah.
It would ache pretty bad. So when we come back, I would be showing how Derek is using the blubber glove in the ice water and how that feels. Okay, so we are back with a bucket of ice water. Derek here has the blubber glove. So Derek, go ahead and put your hand in the water using the blubber glove. Can you feel it at all?
No.
Any coldness? Any aching?
No.
Nope. And that is how they are able to swim and survive in cold areas. This amazing layer of fat called blubber. Ever wondered why some animals have fur and you don't? Well, you don't need fur because you can put jackets or sweaters on. But let me show you why we need fur. Oh, he must be cold, this little guy. Wrap you in fur, Derek. Is that better? Is that warmer? And so the colder the climate, the thicker the fur. So many animals, such as dogs and bears or polar bears, have really thick fur to keep them warm. Some, as you know, like dogs, have short fur because they really don't need to stay warm all the time. Okay, so the last thing we're going to talk about is the function of webbed feet. Why do animals have webbed feet? What's the purpose of it? You're not going to get the answer from us today. You're going to have to figure it out on Seesaw. But first I'll show you what we do. We have a big bucket of water here, pure water. let's see, Derek, can you hold up your hand? You don't have webbed feet or webbed hands. So put your hand in the water and see what kind of pressure you get. Go right ahead. Can you grab a lot of water?
No.
It goes through pretty easily, right?
Yeah.
You could swim, but probably not a lot. Well, with webbed feet, and this is what you're going to do on Seesaw, you're going to get a little bag with a rubber band. Now, you're going to put it on your hand. I'm going to tie it. And before he goes in, so on Seesaw, this is what you're going to do. A big bowl of water. Use your regular hands to go through. And then get a Ziploc and push through. And then your assignment is to get on Seesaw and tell me what was the function or what is the function of webbed feet. So Derek, go right ahead and start swimming. And guys, I want you to think about scuba divers. Why they have these huge shoes that they put on. The ducks have webbed feet. Penguins have webbed feet. What is the function of that? How does that help them survive? And like I said, you're going to get on Seesaw and talk about what is the purpose or the function of webbed feet. I hope you learned a lot today about how scales help animals survive, how blubber helps animals survive, how webbed feet helps animals survive, and how fur helps an animal to survive. Have fun.